Hello. Hello and welcome to this video. This would be 34th set of problems on theory of equations and quadratic equations and polynomials. So we have solved till question number 330. We will solve 10 more problems in this video from 331 to 340. Easy problems, nothing hard. So I will go a bit slow. I think in my last video I went too fast, and the one before that. This is the book I have written. So I will put it in the link that how you can download this in the description. And if you are curious, so I'll let you know. Go to my website astavakra.org. This is the website. You see this second link, a variable in algebra 2026-0110. You click this and you will have the PDF. You can click the save button here on your browser and it will be downloaded. The book is for free. You don't need to pay anyone, and you can't buy this book. If you want to buy this, you can't, because I have not published it. The reason for not publishing is that once if I publish it, the hard copy, the publisher won't allow me to keep the copy online. And the license is the most interesting part. It is licensed under GNU FDL. Okay. So look at the license and you will find it surprisingly pleasing. So that's it. And we come back to questions. So as always, I'll say that when I'm stating the problem, you should pause the video, and only if you cannot solve the problem, you should look at the solution. And if you are confused about anything, let me know in the comments. I'll try to explain it. Okay. And if you have questions, maybe I can address that in the video itself by showing it how the solution can be further detailed. Because I know that in my solutions, I go very fast, I skip steps, so it might be confusing for you. So without further ado, let's get started. Question 331 says that solve the equation 2 to the power 2x plus 2 to the power x plus 2 minus 32 is equal to 0. This is a very easy problem. You can write this 2 to the power x plus 2 as 4 into 2 to the power x. Okay, and then you can factorize. You will get 2 to the power x minus 4 into 2 to the power x plus 8. However, 2 to the power x cannot be equal to, this should be minus 8. You see, this is plus 8, so this should be minus. Typing mistake. Okay, so 2 to the power x is equal to 4, so x is equal to 2. Question 332 says that a pilot flies an aircraft with a certain speed for a distance of 800 kilometers. He could have saved 40 minutes by increasing the average speed of the aircraft by 40 km per hour. Find the average speed of the aircraft. So we let the distance to be x kilometers per hour. So from the statement, the time taken is 800 by x. Okay. So he could have saved 40 minutes, that is 2 by 3 hours. 40 by 60, that is 2 by 3 hours. And the extra speed is 40 kilometers per hour. So 800 by x plus 40, okay, that is the new speed, would have saved 2 by 3 hours. So we add this time here and then both the terms will be equal. And now it's a simply matter of solving a linear equation. You will get x is equal to 200 kilometers per hour. You can verify this. So if you travel by 200 kilometers per hour, then 800 kilometers can be traversed into 4 hours. Then you put 240 here and you will see that both are equal. Question 333 says that the length of a rectangle is 2 meters more than its width. If the length is increased by 6 meters and width is decreased by 2 meters, the area becomes 119 square meter. Find the dimensions of the original angle. So we let the width to be W. So length would be 2 meters more than width. Okay. But the length is increased by 6 meters. Okay. But the length was 2 meters more than the width. So 6 plus 2, 8. So W plus 8 is the new length and W minus 2 is the width, new width. And so you multiply them, you get 119. So W square plus 6W minus 35 is equal to 0. You factorize, W is equal to 9 and minus 15. But width cannot be negative, so length is 11. Because W is 9, so length is 6 meters, 2 meters more. So 9 plus 2, 11 meters. Question 334 says that find the range of x for which minus x square plus 3x plus 4 greater than 0. So the equivalent equation is minus x square plus 3x plus 4 is equal to 0, and roots would be minus 1 and 4. Now coefficient is negative, so expression will be positive if x lies between the roots. Therefore, in the open interval minus 1 and 4, it would be greater than 0. The expression would be greater than 0. Open interval here is symbolized by right bracket over here and left bracket here. Otherwise, parenthesis can be used. What that means is the value minus 1 and 4 itself are not included. They're excluded in the range. That is what we mean by open range. If it would be left bracket here and right bracket here, that would be a closed range. Closed range means both the values are included. So if you put is equal to 0, then both the value will be included. Now we move on to next question, 335. Find all integral values of x for which 5x minus 1 less than x plus 1 whole square less than 7x minus 3. So first we take the first two terms. We get 5x minus 1 less than x plus 1 whole square, that is x square plus 3x, x square minus 3x plus 2 greater than 0. So the roots of the equivalent equation would be 2 and 1. And since the coefficient is positive, x must lie outside the range of 1 and 2. That is, x should be less than 1 or greater than 2. Now we consider the last two. We get x plus 1 whole square less than 7x minus 3, that is x square minus 5x plus 4 less than 0. Roots of equivalent equation are 1 and 4, so the expression is negative x must lie inside the open interval minus 1 and 4. So you see it should be less than 0, so the root should be within 1 and 4. So this can be also written using parenthesis, left parenthesis here, right parenthesis here. Therefore, now we have two ranges here. We have this is 1 and 2, this is 1 and 4. So the only integral satisfying the original expression is 3. We have to find the integral values, right? So between this should be outside the range 1, 2. So 3 is outside, and then it should lie inside. So 3 is the only value. Question 336 says that find all values of x for which the inequality x square plus 16x minus 51 by 2x minus 3 into 2x plus 4, into x plus 4 greater than 3 holds. So what we do is we bring 3 this side, and then we have 2x square plus x minus 15 by 2x square plus 5x minus 12 greater than 0. Now 2x square plus x minus 15 is equal to 0 has roots minus 3 and 5 by 2, and 2x square plus 5x minus 12 is equal to 0 has roots minus 4 and 3 by 2. So if you look at both the ranges, you will see that the inequality will hold true for x less than minus 4 and minus 3 less than x less than 3 by 2 and x greater than 5 by 2. So you can do that calculation. Question 337 says that show that the expression x square minus 3x plus 4 by x square plus 3x plus 4 lies between 7 and 1 by 7 for real values of x. So we let y is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4 by x square plus 3x plus 4. And then we solve, we get y minus 1 into x square plus 3 into y plus 1 into x plus 4 into y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now since x is real, the discriminant would be greater than or equal to 0. We get discriminant as 9 into y plus 1 whole square minus 16y minus 1 whole square greater than or equal to 0, which gives us minus 7y square plus 50y minus 7 greater than 0. And the roots of this expression or the equivalent equation are 7 and 1 by 7. Now the coefficient is negative, so the expression has to lie inside the interval 1 by 7 and 7. Now we solve question 338. If x be real, prove that the expression x square plus 34x minus 71 by x square plus 2x minus 7 has no value between 5 and 7. Like last problem, what we do is we let it to be equal to y. We write the equivalent equation 4 into 3y minus 1 into x square plus 4 into 2y minus 9x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0. Now we find the discriminant. We solve for discriminant. We get y square minus 8y plus 72 greater than or equal to 0. Now corresponding equation is y square minus 8y plus 72 is equal to 0, and discriminant of this equivalent equation is less than 0. Now since coefficient of y square is positive and discriminant is less than 0, therefore it will have complex root and it will hold true for all values of y. So the expression can take any value. That is, this can have any value. We come to the, did I make a mistake? Okay. Did we skip anything? 38 we did, 39. No, we're fine. So we come to the last problem. We solve question 340, which says that prove that if x is real, the expression x minus a into x minus c by x minus b is capable of assuming all values if a greater than b greater than c or a less than b less than c. So we let y is equal to x minus a into x minus c by x minus b. We get x square minus a plus c plus y into x plus ac plus yb. Now since x is real, the discriminant will be greater than 0. So we get a plus c plus y whole square minus 4 into ac plus yb greater than or equal to 0. We get y square plus 2 into a plus c minus 2b into y plus a minus c whole square greater than or equal to 0. The corresponding discriminant of this equation would be minus 16 into a minus b into b minus c. Now if a greater than b greater than c, the discriminant would be 0, and if a less than b less than c, then also discriminant would be less than 0. Now coefficient of y square is positive and discriminant being less than 0, the expression can have all the values. Now since we have come to the last part of this, what you need to understand for this is, let me show you. So you need to understand these things. This section you need to understand 419.1. Okay. If you understand 419.1 and 420, then you will understand that how we solve the problem. So I'll suggest that you download the PDF and no, this is for common roots. We don't want common roots. Not common roots. You don't need to go to for common roots. Okay. Not 421, 420 and section 419. Okay. If you understand these two sections, then you will understand how we find the value or the range of an expression, what values will it lie, or for what values of x certain values will be there for the expression or the ratio of equations. So with this, we come to the end of 34th set of problems on polynomials and theory of equations. And I hope that you are enjoying this series and finding the videos useful for your studies. I wish you all the luck in your studies and exams or in general in life. Remember, the only way to learn math is by solving problems. Okay, you might read theory in and out. Okay, but you will not be able to solve problems if the problems are of different type. Theory definitely helps. I'm not saying that theory you should avoid theory. Theory has to be solid and it has to be strong. But to be able to solve problems, you need creativity. Okay, you need to be able to apply the theory to the problem. There are times when you need to do extra thing to the problem. You need to think through the problem and apply the theory there, that how it relates, how the theory relates to the problem, and only then you will be able to solve the problem. And the best way is solve as many problems as you can. The reason why I give the PDF is I don't want you to constrain you to 10 problems. I can make videos on only 10 problems. It's hard to make videos more than 10 problems. And I make other videos as well on programming. So the PDF is there. Do not get constrained by 10 videos. You move ahead and solve as many problems as you can. If you are not satisfied by my book, go ahead and find other books which will have harder problems. The trick is to solve hard problems. Don't try to stay away from hard problems. If you solve hard problems, you will definitely improve. So with this, I will end the video. I'll see you in the next video and enjoy.